As you know, if you've watched any of the more recent videos I've made, I've become a fan of packing tape. Packing tape is something that stiffens the sail, and where you apply it, it does add a little bit of weight. And on this kite, this is a kite I made from my Badger pattern. And the Badger pattern I have become quite fond of. It is really a consistent performing kite. Even when I scale it up or down, it seems to have a very, very similar flight behavior no matter what size I make it. So I like that aspect of it. Now on this kite, I used a flat carbon fiber spine, 1 millimeter by 4 millimeter. And on the bow, I used a 0.05-inch diameter bow, but a 1.5 millimeter or 1.3 millimeter diameter bow would work just as well. The one thing I did differently on this kite is I made the area right here that I marked, I applied packing tape to that. Now on the previous kite, I put packing tape all the way across the nose, the whole nose area, from here all the way up. And it really slowed the kite down. It allowed the wind to push this area up and therefore slow the kite down. Plus, it added a lot of nose weight. So on this kite, I reduced the amount of tape, not by a whole bunch, but by a little. And I did not add any additional stiffening along the leading edge itself. So when the wind hit it, it did roll that over and did slow the kite down somewhat, but not nearly slow enough to make it a kite that I wouldn't stick with. This is a kite that's just fast enough to be able to be used in line touch competition or any competition for that matter. It isn't a rocket ship for sure, it's not super fast, but it's not super slow either. So on the next, but the performance of the kite was really remarkably good, very reliable in how it behaved with uh, line manipulation. It seemed to be very, very predictable, very reliable. On the next one I make, I'm going to reduce this amount of packing tape in the nose area a little more. As you can see, it won't be a lot more. I'll just do it about in this area here. And on this one, I might add something to stiffen just the leading edge itself a little bit in addition to this to see how that impacts the flight. Always looking for ways to make it fly a little bit better and hopefully a little easier to make.